first video actually from the Appalachian Trail. We are finally here, we're finally moving. Since we last talked to you, we have actually both quit our jobs. We prepared Ryan's condo for sale and sold it. We moved everything that we own to my grandmother's outside of Roanoke and stored all of that, and we packed up everything that we needed for this trip, took a one-way flight to Georgia, and now we're here.
Yeah, first day on the trail. It's been pretty great. So we were able to, you know, complete the typical through hiker things, like we were able to register at the visitor center, we were able to experience the stairs at Amicalola Falls, and then last night we actually stayed at the lodge at Amicalola, which was pretty great. So we got a good night's sleep, and then we were able to head out here pretty early this morning. We hit Springer Mountain, and we felt like we were doing pretty good. We felt pretty great and decided to just push forward a little bit. We pushed forward like another 2 or 3 miles to equal up to about 10 miles that we did today, and now we're at Stover Creek shelter.
So we're looking forward to, you know, this first few days of getting used to the trail before we hit our first little trail town.
So I think now what we're gonna do is probably go stretch, maybe drink some water, and probably go to bed early. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 on the Appalachian Trail, and it is raining. We got a little bit of sleep last night and woke up to quite a few sounds. I know we heard some coyotes. They woke us up probably like 2 or 3 in the morning. We could hear them maybe 100 yards away or so. It was pretty cool to listen to.
Yeah, so should be a learning experience trying to get all of our stuff together and the tent taken down and get all packed up without getting completely soaked. We're gonna try.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna get soaked.
Yeah. We feel good. We feel like we could do a lot, but we're gonna try and not go too crazy.
Yeah. I feel like we just risk injuring ourselves if we just continue on and push ourselves. Even though we feel like we could now, our bodies are just not, they haven't adapted yet. So gotta play it safe. So we have a short hike in front of us. I think it's a little over 5 miles or so to the next shelter. So we'll probably mosey around here, get some breakfast, pack up, get soaked, and then head out to the next shelter. And then as you can tell, we're probably pretty gross looking, a little tired.
We were going to take it easy today, try to take it easy, and only do 5 miles to the next shelter, but then the lure of the trail sort of took over, and we set out to the next one, but now we're pretty tired. I feel pretty beat up, but we've only got maybe another mile to go, so we're going to hang in there, get to the next water source. I'm pretty thirsty also, and just rest up tonight.
Hey everyone, last time we updated you, we were on our way to Justice Creek. We ended up making it there, but it took us a long time. We were very tired. I think with about 4 miles left, Stacy's feet started really hurting, and then about 2 miles left, mine started kicking in. So we got there, we set up camp with another gentleman we met, a fellow Marine, and we had a good time, had good conversation, and we went to bed soon thereafter. We woke up this morning and then headed out. Yeah, so this morning we decided to wake up nice and early to try and beat the incoming rain that was supposed to be here around 7 a.m. or so. Turns out we ended up getting up really early and it was already pouring on us, so we got wet, we were already soaked. After leaving, our main goal was to try and get to the next town, mainly because we wanted to pick up another package. We got up to the top of the mountain that was close to the stop where we were going to get into town, and we started to record the next video for everyone. And I guess that didn't really happen because I dropped my phone on the trail. Yeah, there it is. Not working now. So 1 phone down already, day 2. That's how it goes, I guess, on the AT.
We've already figured out how to pick up a new phone. We just have to make it another, I think, 50 miles. So we have a ways to go, but we're gonna go there and hopefully get the phone replaced. But it was a little disheartening. We were pretty frustrated. Ryan was very frustrated because,
very much so.
You know what? It's like the third day, so
yeah,
pretty frustrating. But you know what?
You live and you learn.
Yeah, we picked ourselves up and we fixed the problem. So we're gonna go hike the next 50 miles and get it done.
Yep.
So the hostel is very rustic. We'll tell you more about it later. But we were able to go to the post office, which is like right next door, and pick up our care package. Because now we're all resupplied. We have everything else that we need now. So we're ready to move on to the next town now. All right. So our next short-term goal.
Whoa.
Okay, our next short-term goal is to get to a place called Neel Gap. It's only 10 miles past here, so we're hoping to push through and get there tomorrow evening. Neel Gap is known for having a store right on the AT called Mountain Crossings. It's specific for AT hikers, and they have all kind of gear and food and everything you can need. They even have a hostel there. So tomorrow we're going to try and do 10 full miles, so we'll see how it goes. Hey, good morning. We made it out of Suches this morning, and it was pouring rain. It's still raining, but not as hard, and we're just gonna push on. Trying to get on to Neel Gap is a long day. If we make it all the way there, we might not, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is like no hiking I've ever done. This is like, if it was raining like this, I'd stay home, but when we're out here, it's like, I don't want to stay in Suches another night, so I guess we gotta hike. So here we are. Again, we are working our way up Blood Mountain in the rain. It is definitely a long, hard climb. I don't even know if we're halfway up it, but we're making some progress. We're just pushing on, even though we're both really sore and hurting. So,
if the name Blood Mountain doesn't scare you away from the trail enough, we are now getting ready to cross Slaughter Creek Trail. Great.
We pretty much don't want to find out why this mountain has these names until we're off of it, so. We made it to the top of Blood Mountain. There's like a really cool shelter up here that I took some pictures of for you. But we're just really glad we made it up here. Unfortunately, Ryan's knee is really hurting him, so we're feeling like maybe we should rest when we get to the bottom. So we're gonna try and find someplace to stay. Because we really just don't want to get injured this early. So
yeah, you can push your muscle injuries and failures a little more than you can any tendons, and I can feel my tendons in the knee getting a little sore. So we should probably call it quits soon.
Yeah. So I think it's 2 miles to the bottom of the mountain, and it's really steep, so it's gonna be rough. But anyway, just keeping our heads up and try to get to the bottom safely. Okay, we're down the mountain. We made it. That's Mountain Crossings, which is an outfitter / hostel here at Neel Gap in the background. It was pretty brutal descent. I think the coming downhill was worse than going uphill, honestly. Our knees and feet are just like beat, so.
Yeah, it was our longest day yet, and it was the worst.
It was the worst.
The worst elevation gain and loss.
Yeah.
So it was pretty crazy. It was very hard on the knees, very hard on the body, but yeah, I guess we're here now.
Yeah. So
hiker heaven.
Yeah, apparently, hopefully. So we're gonna see if we can't get like a cabin or something down the road for the night, because we want to rest up, and we'll check this place out. I'm actually really excited to see what's inside. You hear so much about it, but I have no idea what's in there. So
find out.
We'll find out. Crossings, and we couldn't get a room in the okay, hold on, start again. Right. So we just got to Mountain Crossings, and we were trying to stay in these cabins down the road, but they're all booked up, which we were disappointed about. But then we went inside, and these nice folks inside gave us Chick-fil-A, which is amazing. Never been so happy about Chick-fil-A in my life.
So good.
And we called into town. There's a town appropriately named Blairsville, which is like just 10 miles away or something. And the guy who gave us these Chick-fil-A said that he would drive us there for free. So that's awesome. So we're just waiting for, yeah, just waiting for a ride. And we have a hotel room there, which we're really excited about. And yeah, also we love the store. It's awesome. You just see all the stuff that's in here. It's amazing. It's like a kid in a candy store for thru hikers.
I do have that at home, but yeah. I'll pick that up for you.
And this is hiker trash for you. We are currently drying our tent and sleeping bag in the middle of a parking lot. Luckily the owners don't care and they're really cool about it, and they're used to having hikers in the area. So they were totally fine with it. We made sure with them before we did it, but we did look kind of trashy.
Hey, we're having our very first full zero day, which has been super, super nice. We got a ride into the town of Blairsville from, actually, turns out to be the owner of Mountain Crossings, I think, Logan, who was awesome.
Super cool guy.
Yeah. So we made it here into town, into Blairsville, and we got a room here at the Seasons Inn, which literally we paid less money for it than we paid at the Hostel in Suches. And it is shockingly...
Don't get us started.
Yeah, shockingly better. So we'll tell you about that stuff. But anyway, these people are so nice here. Everyone is super, super nice and like really friendly to hikers. And we're drying out all of our stuff and we got everything washed. They have free laundry here. Last night we got all you can eat pizza and a soda each for a grand total of $14. So I was like,
so
why in the world? It's
so
amazing. So anyway, we're feeling way better than we were yesterday after that hike. So we're really sore, but we're healing up, and I think we're doing the smart thing, we're doing the right thing to take a break. So we told you that we were going to tell you about that hostel that we stayed in, and such as we didn't really want to talk about it like when we were there because we were afraid that someone might overhear us. It was just really not what we were expecting at all. So
we were told that there was a shuttle, and mind you, this hostel is 2 miles max away from the trailhead where we were at, and they charged us $10 a head one way. Turns out no one does that. No one pays that amount, and that's a little ridiculous.
We paid a lot of money for this shuttle, and then we got into town, and it was kind of like this rundown gas station, and the lady behind the counter like ended up being nice to us, but when we first got there she was just like, it wasn't welcoming or anything. And then they like led us around to where the room was. It was like this rickety set of stairs up to this really dilapidated apartment above the gas station. The bathroom was so gross. Like I hadn't been cleaned in so long.
It's disgusting.
And out of 6 chairs, 3 of them were broken. You couldn't even sit on them. And then like the bunks were just like plywood bunks, which is fine, whatever. But it was just not what we were expecting for the price. One more day of hiking, you get to Mountain Crossings and this awesome place. So
yeah.
I'd say wait.
Stay in Blairsville, I guess is our recommendation.
Blairsville. Yeah, seriously, this place is awesome. It was easy to get like a hitch down here, and apparently it's supposed to be easy to get a hitch back to the trail tomorrow morning. So definitely recommend Blairsville. It's awesome. So I've been feeling pretty good, honestly. I mean, I'm sore. My feet are the thing that hurts the most, so I think they just need some time to adjust to it. You know, that's this kind of stuff that it takes, you know, weeks, not days, for your body to adjust to. So we're just trying to take it slow, be smart about it, and let our joints sort of recover.
You'll probably hear this a lot, but one of the main things to keep in mind is you need to hike your hike. Don't hike someone else's hike. Don't feel like you need to catch up to someone. Yeah. You go at your own pace, listen to your body. Don't listen to what someone else says. You know, someone might be hiking 20 miles a day, but maybe that's not you. Don't feel like you need to catch up with them.
It's hard because, you know, the mental game is that you're excited and you're finally here, and it's been hard for us. I mean, we did more miles than we intended to the first 4 days, and, you know, so be it. But we really are. It is hard to stop and to not keep hiking, but we're doing our best. We are feeling great. We're feeling a lot stronger now after having taken this zero. We're just really happy to be out here, honestly. I was sort of, you know, we didn't really know 100% what to expect, and part of me was like, oh my gosh, what if I get out there and I don't like it? Turns out I like it. So we've just been enjoying all of it, honestly, even the hiking part when it's really hard. I've been having a great time. So this has been...
I actually thought the hardest part for me was going to be all the people, because I'm fairly introverted myself, but I've somehow ended up being the extrovert and talking to a lot of people. I think I just ended up enjoying the people a lot more than I thought I would, which has been great.
Yeah, it's just been awesome. It's been really good so far, and it's only been like 4 or 5 days. So it's been amazing. Also, note, it feels like we've been here for 2 weeks. It's crazy how, yeah, it feels like we've been here for at least 2 weeks. It's been crazy. But anyway, so doing great, feeling great. We really appreciate all the support and encouragement we've been getting. It's amazing. It makes us feel so great and blessed and like humbled, honestly. So thank you so much for watching and for cheering us on. It's just been amazing.
And next week, our focus is to get from Neel Gap to Hiawassee to hopefully replace my phone that I broke, as you saw earlier. But that's all for now. We will see you on next week's update.
All right,
See you then.
See you soon.